Right, here we go. This is day 2 of Match of the Day magazine's World Cup video update. Paz, let's kick off where we did yesterday. What did we learn from yesterday's World Cup action?
Well, we learned that maybe it wasn't as exciting as the weekend's action, but still, the Dutch managed to put on a show.
It's great to see Holland in action, and I particularly enjoyed Ilero Elia. He was fantastic on the wing.
That's easy for you to say. No, he looked a very special talent, that boy. And also, Liverpool's Dirk Kuyt got a goal in their 2-0 win over Denmark.
Yeah, a bit of an ugly goal, though, wasn't it?
Well, not as ugly as his face, as they say.
Hey, bit harsh, bit harsh. We also learned that Paul Le Guen, the Cameroon manager, well, I think he needs to get back on Championship Manager to brush up on some tips, don't you?
It was a bit of a nightmare yesterday for him, wasn't it? He played Samuel Eto'o out on the right wing as the Cameroon lost to Japan 1-0.
I mean, honestly, who plays Samuel Eto'o out on the right wing? Against Japan as well, to lose to them. They've never won a World Cup game outside of Japan, and you can just see from some of the stats,
Some of these stats are amazing, actually. Go on, reel them off, Bez.
Well, you know, only 3 shots on target during the whole game for Japan. That's the lowest amount of shots on target for a team winning a game since 1966.
And also, they only had three corners in the game, which is also the lowest since 1966, and they still managed to win.
Of all the games I've been watching for Bez Watch, this was the toughest. I almost fell asleep in the second half.
I did see you nodding off at one point there, Bez.
You know, past my bedtime, mate. Of course, the evening game was the real blockbuster. World champions in action. Paz, update us. How did Italy get on?
Well, predictably, for the Italians, their first game was a draw, 1-1 with Paraguay.
Why do you say predictably?
Well, they've had 20 draws now in World Cup history, which is more than any other team.
20 draws?
And they always start a tournament slowly, and they start building as the tournament goes on and get stronger and stronger. So, for me, it was no surprise that they got a draw with Paraguay.
Sounds like you're tipping Italy for World Cup glory there, mate.
I wouldn't go that far, mate, but you can't write off the Italians.
That's true. Another thing I learned yesterday was that the Premier League bosses are clearly a little bit nuts. They turned down the chance for the Premier League players to test out the new World Cup ball for the whole of last season. Now, why did they do that? I don't know. But do you know one country that didn't do that?
You tell me.
Well, it was Germany. And look how that did for them. 4-0.
Four goals for them. And one more thing from yesterday was Mr. Emmanuel Adebayor, the BBC Match of the Day pundit, in the studio. He had a bit of a nightmare, didn't he?
Yeah, well, his phone went off during the broadcast. I mean...
Who leaves their phone on during a broadcast?
What a numpty.
Bez.
Right, you know what time it is now? It's Wall of Shame time.
No. It's Wall of Shame.
Is that your new catchphrase or something?
Wall of Shame, come on.
Right, OK. Who's the first culprit then, Paz?
Well, first culprit is Mr. Rigobert Song from the Cameroon.
Here we go, I've got him here.
He's got an actual octopus on his head. What is he playing at?
Let's put him up on the wall.
Well, that's not it, mate. Because Benoit Assou-Ekotto, his Cameroon teammate, had a tarantula on his head. To be fair, mate, they were so bad against Japan. We may as well just put the whole Cameroon team on that wall of shame. So Cameroon join Rob Green on our Wall of Shame.
So we've got another amazing day of World Cup action ahead. What's the pick of the matches today, Paz?
Well, the big one is the evening game. It's Brazil. It's the first chance to see the Samba Stars in action.
And who are they facing?
They're playing North Korea. It could be the most one-sided game in World Cup history.
Well, that should be interesting. Do you think they'll beat their world record 14-0 victory against Nicaragua?
Mate, my mum reckons they'll score about 17 tonight.
Well, your mum's the expert.
She certainly is.
OK, so we've had the Paz and Bez spy cam rolling again yesterday. What did we pick out yesterday then, Paz?
Well, this is one of my favourites so far. It's Andres Iniesta, the Spanish star, trying to get to grips with a vuvuzela.
And how did he get on?
He very badly.
Let's have a look.
Mira a ver si suena la vuvuzela. No es tan fácil, ¿eh? Fuerte, fuerte.
What an absolute nightmare. It's not that difficult to blow a vuvuzela, is it?
Mate, it's so easy, look. Just so happen to have one here.
As always. Andre, mate, take a look at that and learn the lesson. Just before we go, there's a good chance to catch up on all the news from inside Camp England. Paz, what have we got?
Well, first of all, I just want to bring something to Fabio's attention.
Oh,
it's my little campaign to get Joe Hart starting for England.
It's never going to work.
Anyway, more importantly, this morning, England lads, everyone training apart from Ledley King, and it was so cold in Rustenburg that the lads had some gloves on and bobble hats.
Really?
Really,
I thought it was hot out there.
Mate, it's not. It's their winter and it's absolutely freezing.
Bizarre. And one other weird story we've got coming in is that the England kit is getting a bit stinky.
Really?
Did you hear this? The sewage pipes leaked all over the England kit. So that nice white clean kit, can you imagine Waz's mum going absolutely nuts?
I thought you were going to say it's because Waz has been sweating a bit too much.
No, it's just covered in brown stuff.
No way.
But don't worry, they're putting it out on a new wash, so it should be sorted for Algeria.
60 degrees. 60 degrees will do the trick.
Brilliant. That's all your England news. There'll be loads more in the mag and on the website throughout the World Cup.
And that's all for day 2 of the diary as well. So we'll be back tomorrow with more stuff. So see you tomorrow.
Don't miss it. See you tomorrow.